What's up, everybody? This is going to be for my fights, and we're going to talk about defense. There's three phases to defense. When someone's throwing a punch at you, you can either step away from the punch, you can slip the punch, or you can block the punch. Today, I want to talk about rolling. Um, the way you roll is when someone's throwing hooks at you, you roll away from it, get under it, and come back up. So if the punch is coming from this way, you roll away from it, get down, and then back up. If it's coming from this way, you roll away from it, get down, and back up. Now, you want to make sure that you're not bending like this. You're going straight down. So you're going to roll away, come back up. Roll away, come back up. Now, when you're doing this, remember, it's a fight, so you always want to be trying to punch. When somebody throws your hook, what you can do is when you're down, get you one in yourself to the body. Boom. Or you can come back up and get yours. Because a lot of times, some guys will throw wild and they're throwing their hook and they don't throw it and come right back. They leave themselves extended. So you roll and get yours in. Or roll and get yours in. But the basic motion is roll away from it, down, and then come back up. Down, and come back up. So anytime you roll, you want to throw a punch afterwards. Because like I said, a lot of times they'll still be extended. So you're going to roll, boom, roll, boom, just like that. Bop, bop. Now, when you're slipping a punch that's coming straight at you, you don't want to be a weeble wobble going side to side, all right? All you're doing is you're turning your shoulders. Because you can see that automatically moves your head. My coach used to tell me that a good slip, the punch will graze your face as it goes by. So you're not taking it flush, but it just comes by. That way, what you can do is you roll, boom. You roll, boom, counter. You always want to counter because it's about hitting without getting hit. So if you're playing defense, get yours in while they're still extended. So you can slip, punch, slip, punch. If you're slipping a jab, you're going to slip it, throw your hook. Slip this way, throw your power. That's where it is right there. You're slipping. And you always want to take that hand up in case they throw a punch and a hook behind it. So you're slipping that punch and you're still going to protect yourself from any other punches coming. So this is what you're slipping looks like. Boom, boom, slip, slip. And also when you're coming away from your punches, just stepping back. Somebody throws a punch, step back, step back. Now, when you're on the defensive, you don't ever want to move more than two steps in the same direction. So if you're going to just back up and you keep on backing up, well, now you're against the ropes. And now they're probably just going to waylay and throw all kind of punches at you. So always make sure you're changing directions if you're stepping out of punches. Step, step, step this way, then step back, step forward, come back with yours. Never move more than two steps in the same direction. That's how you keep your guy on his toes and you keep him off of you that way. Because if you keep on stepping back, the ring is only so big, right? You're going to end up against the ropes, taking a lot of punches. So you're going to be stepping, switch, step, switch. Now, ideally, you're not going to be doing that much backing up anyway because you're going to get your own punches in. So you step back, step, throw. Step back, step, throw. Part of defense is your offense. It's because, he's going to throw his punches or she or whatever, and you're going to have to move, either slip, catch, or you're going to step. But if they're having to slip your punches, well, then you're not having to dodge punches at that point because your offense is your defense. So in order to keep from being punched so much, you got to throw your own punches. So always mix that in. So when you're rolling, roll, get that hook in there. Get it straight in there. Roll, get one downstairs. Get one downstairs and come up top. Or when you're slipping, you slip, throw. Slip, throw. Step, throw, throw. Step, hook. Always looking to throw your own punches even while you're being defensive. That way, the judges aren't going to be so much that they're the aggressor in the fight. You're throwing your punches too. And remember, if they're blocking punches, they can't be throwing punches. So make sure you remember that offense is part of your defense as well. So learn these moves. You roll, you're slipping, and that's all you're doing. Just turn your shoulders ever so slightly. Turn, throw, turn, throw. Step, step, throw. Step, step, throw, throw. That means you keep your opponent off balance, because if you're using all three phases of your defense, you're not doing the same thing every time. Because if you do that, then a good fighter will bait you. He'll throw his punches knowing that you're going to do that same move, and he's going to have something else for you. So mix it up. Step, slip, or catch. And remember, if you're catching punches with your hands, you got another guy that's right-handed, he's throwing his jab at you. You catch it with your hand, that your power hand. You catch it right here. That way, you're still in range to counter with him. If you're catching this one right here, then you're gonna throw the right, and you might not have the right distance. So you catch your power hand. You catch his power hand when he throws his right hand at you. Catch that with your lead hand. Catch the other punch, the jab, with this hand. That way you can counter, or well, that way you can counter. And he's coming with this power. He's catch with this hand. Throw your power. All right, so just remember that. Stepping, slipping, catching. That's the defense. Work on your rolls. Get that move down, because that move, a lot of guys they'll throw that hook and then come in with their power. So as long as you know how to roll under that, you can counter, catch him stepping in. So if he's stepping to you while you're punching, that's even more to your power. Keep that in mind. Practice hard. Have a good one.